listening.
Those voices in your head again. Listen to the dead silence of the New Day air.
I don't think they're in his head. I think they're elsewhere. Leave my derriere out of this.
KAA BSA. Mr. RKA, I heard what you said on the net last week. I listened to the net via YouTube. I heard what you said about me. Don't worry, I don't get mad. I probably get even. No, I don't remember what I said.
You don't remember when the last time we went to the can was.
Again?
Never mind, Keith heard it.
CQ. Good evening, calling all amateur radio operators. Welcome to the Crooked River Amateur Radio Club Tuesday Night Net. GHNet, my name is Martin. My call sign is KCNNOV, and however, for the purpose of this net, I'll be using the call Kilo Echo 8, Yankee X-Ray Echo. This is an open directed net. All amateur radio operators are invited and encouraged to check in. All traffic will go through net controls. Such emergency traffic may break in at any time. Please leave a brief pause between transmission. Break. The purpose of this net is to bring together all amateur radio operators and for the exchanging of radio amateur related ideas and information. Keep the club numbers and amateur radio public up to date about submarines and data, and to enhance net operation practice. This net meets every Tuesday evening at 7:05 p.m. Eastern Time. We will start with announcements and then ask for check-in from any manager or members who has announcements or information external to our network. Once this is completed, I'll take regular check-in. Please give me a call to the communication followed by your name. When all check-ins are completed, I will close the network after repeating all the announcements. Right?
Your audio is pretty much non-existent, Marty.
I don't know what to do then because I'm talking the way I'm normally talking.
It got a little bit better that time. Maybe key and unkey the radio times.
I don't want to do it if nobody's going to hear me.
All right, I'll step in. That ain't no problem. Give it one more try, and if it don't work, I'll just go ahead and take over.
Okay, this is a directed net. All amateur radio operators are invited and encouraged to turn all traffic out going through net control. Since emergency traffic may break in at any time, please leave a brief pause between transmissions. How was that?
Nope, not working. All right, I'm going to go ahead. I'm not commandeering it by any means, but your audio's not going to be much good if you can't hear the net controls. I'll go ahead and do it as long as it's okay with you.
All yours.
Hey, thanks, sir. Good evening, everybody. Calling all amateur radio operators. Welcome to the Crooked River Amateur Radio Club's Tuesday night VHF net. My name is Pat. My call sign is November 8, Oscar, Quebec, Papa. However, for the purposes of this net, I'll be using the club call of Whiskey 8, Charlie Romeo, Charlie. This is an open and directed net. All amateur radio operators are invited and encouraged to check in. You don't have to be a member of our club. All you have to do is have the privileges to be here. And all traffic will go through net control, and since this is, there could be emergency traffic floating into this machine at any time, we ask that you leave small pauses between transmissions so that that type of communication can drift in here. The purpose of this net is to bring together all amateur radio operators for the exchanging of amateur-related ideas and information, also to keep club members and the radio public, the amateur radio public, up to date with club meetings, happenings, and also to enhance the net operating practice. This net meets every Tuesday night at 7 p.m. and I think that's as far as I want to go there. Me and Keith. We will start with announcements and then ask for anybody that wants to check in that has announcements earlier, so that the announcements and information are at the beginning of the net. Once that's all complete, I'll take regular calls, regular check-ins rather. At which time I ask that you give me your call sign, repeated phonetically, and followed by your name. When all these check-ins are completed, I will close the net after repeating the announcements. Okay, the announcements that I have anyway. We are on the eve of our club picnic. If you've registered to attend, we're going to be starting somewhere about 5 o'clock, maybe a little earlier, and we should be eating hopefully by about 6 p.m. tomorrow evening. Looks like it's going to be a lot of fun. I've had a lot of people check in, and this should be a pretty nice event. If you have any questions during the net as far as the picnic and stuff like that, you can catch me after the net. I'll hang around here for a couple minutes to make sure everything's squared away. I have a test session coming up in August, but I don't remember, or September rather. I don't remember what the date was. I think it's likely the 6th, but it'll be like we usually have the other ones. It'll be sign up and you'll have to pre-register. Any information for that that's needed can be found on our club website, which is crarcham.org. And if you don't find the information there or have different questions, you can always call me. Okay, those are my two announcements. let's see if there's any other announcements that need to be made. Keith, if you or Marty, either one of you got a trivia question for tonight?
This is KBSA, and I do not. However, I have some stuff.
Okay, Marty, did you have any trivia or no? Hearing nothing, I'm going to go ahead and you have any announcements, Keith? If so, go ahead.
Thank you there, Net Control. Whiskey Charlie Romeo Charlie. This is KABSA. All right, I have a laundry list of things here. First and foremost, it's all about Field Day. But I would like to thank Steve, WB8BQS, for securing us the location and for a satellite operation, and he supplies soda pop for us. Going down the list, Mike, K8MAL, coming out generator, pulled pork, and he was our flex station chief. And then Kim, KE8CSX, she was our CW operator. Let me get one here. And then that moves down to Chris, AJ8Q, for our digital station. And I also like to thank Pat, I don't know why, N80QP. And then Flora, KF8KO for Sloppy Joes. Marty for taking care of our food and such, for keeping us all fed. And one more break here. That takes me down to Bob, KE8CCY, for being our safety officer and keeping us all safe. And I forgot, I can't read my writing here. And then Brad, N8ZRP. He got our field day bulletin. All right, after the next break, I'll give you the field day results, which I got turned in. All right. Let's see. We were operating under the call sign Whiskey Charlie Romeo Charlie. We were operating a 5 Alpha, and we had 25 participants. We were using generator power and my solar, and we were transmitting under 500 watts, so we had a multiplier of 2. The primary score with all the bonus points and contacts was 2,692. I'll give you the bonus points here after the break. Rough operating on 100% emergency power, we got 500 points. And media publicity, Pat had us up on his podcast, so that gave us 100 points. We copied the ARRL field day message, so that's 100 points. And we had some natural power contacts, that gave us 100 points. Site was visited by elected official and served agencies, so that's 100 points apiece. We had education activity, safety officer, social media, and satellite. And we put our entry in via the web. So, all that come up with 2,692 points. Good job, folks.
Yes, that was an excellent job. Excellent.
That's all I have, Pat. I'll turn it back over to you, KABSA.
Okay, we'll take it back, I guess. Anybody else with announcements? If not, we'll go ahead and open it up for regular check-ins. Anybody for announcements first?
N8ZRP Mobile.
N8ZRP. Good evening, Brad. What's up? N8ZRP. Go ahead, Brad.
Just caught you on the way back from the grocery store, so nice to hear the recap from Keith, sounds real great. Just about to take a walk in the Metro Parks and figure out check in. Anyways, back to that. NAZRP.
Well, you know, considering the way the band was up, or was not up Saturday, plus the fact that we doubled last year, I think we did a bang-up job here. And I got nothing to do but thank everybody that participated, who actually made this thing pretty usable. And you know, we have some stuff going on in this club that is different than anywhere else. The core group of these people is just something to behold, to behold, I guess. But I do appreciate everybody that did step in and do their thing and showed up and operated and everything else. Good job, everybody. Okay, let's go into some regular check-ins now. If you'd like to check in with our net, please call W8CRC.
W8CCY, Bob.
In and out.
KG.
Okay, guys, hang on a second. I can only write so fast. I did hear Mark. I'll take you as in and out, Mark. RK. I have KF8CCY, which is Bob. I did catch John, KAGKG. I think, you know, let's see if there's any, we can squeak two more out of this once I get this written. Gee, there we go. All right, anybody else want to check in, or we'll go back to the top?
Kilo Foxtrot 8, Delta Tango Papa, KF8, DTP, Lori Maslin.
Okay, K8, or KF8, DDT was that?
Kilo Foxtrot 8, Delta Tango Papa.
Okay, Delta Tango Papa, gotcha. Hang loose, let's see if we can squeak one more out of here. And your name was Laura, right? Correct?
Sure.
Okay, hang on a second, we'll be right back to you. Anybody else want to check in before we go back to the top?
Kilo, Echo, 8, Uniform, India, Bravo, KE8, UIB, John and Maslin.
KE8, UIB. Here, I think Brad was done, so I gotta mark him off. KF8CCY, good afternoon, Bob. How are you doing?
Afternoon, everyone. Not doing too bad over here. Just fiddling around in the basement in the garage and trying to clean the leaves, and the weeds out of my driveway. Since the weather's been warm, my grass is brown and my driveway's green. So we're just trying to take care of that. The only sad news that I got is yesterday I heard my favorite lady passed away, Lonnie Anderson. I always liked her on WKRP Cincinnati, and anything else she did, she was a good-looking lady. With that, KF8CCY, back to net.
Hey, Bob, appreciate it, and we can definitely agree with you there. That I don't think there's a season or even an episode of that KRP thing that I haven't seen. I think one of my favorite ones was when they were doing a turkey drop out of the helicopter, and at the end, that Bob Carson or whatever his name is comes walking in and he says, I swear I could have, I thought that turkeys could fly. Yeah, what a move, what a flip. Anyway, let's move it on here. Thanks for checking in, Bob. K-E-K-A-G-K-Y, or G-K-G, okay. Anyway, it's Bob, go ahead, or John, go ahead.
Hey, good evening, Pat, and hello to everyone on the net. I just dropped in to say hello, and I'm looking forward to the picnic tomorrow, so I'll see everyone there who's going. I'll be bringing my wife, and so looking forward to that tomorrow. Other than that, I don't have a lot going on. I've got some projects out here that I never seem to get finished, but we're going to run out of time here, and so I'm going to have to get after it. My goodness, it's August already, and my goodness, by the end of the month, it'll be, what sunset going to be a whole lot earlier than it is now. So anyway, I got to get some work done, but I just don't feel like it. But that's okay. I'll get it done. Anyway, enough of that. I thought I might have something smart to say, but I guess not, so I'll toss it back to Net Control. Pat, take it away, and we'll see you tomorrow. K-A-G-K-G.
Reach. Thanks.
Go ahead, Keith.
I was trying to keep up with NetLogger here. I needed Mark's call, the one that checked in and out. I didn't catch it.
I don't really remember what it was. I'll get it for you by the end of the net.
Okay, thanks. Back to you.
Okay, Mr. GKG checked in, so we marked him off. Next up is KF8DTP. I think that's what I wrote. Which was Laura. Good afternoon. Welcome to our net.
KA8BSA from KF8DTP. Just wanted to stop by and say hi, and hope everybody's having a fabulous Tuesday. With that, I'm going to hand it back over to you. This is KF8DTP clear.
Okay, Laura, thank you for checking in with us, and hopefully don't be a stranger here. We usually do this net on Tuesday nights. We have another one at 9 o'clock on Monday nights. You're more than welcome to check into any of them. And with that, we have another KE8UIB, which was John. Good afternoon, or good evening, John. What's going on?
KABSA from KA8UIB. Good evening, Keith, everybody out there on the net. Oh, I'm just sitting here with Lori, oh man, I can't get it right, DTP, and oh man, I'm going to mess up the wife's call sign. She's going to kill me for real. But hey, if I'm going to mess anybody's up, it might as well be hers, right? Hi. But I just wanted to, we were playing radio and stuff, and I remembered you guys have a Tuesday night net, so I wanted to make sure while we're both sitting here enjoying radio that we got in and I was able to say hello. So just thanks for having us, and with that, you guys, this is KA8UIB. I'm going to go ahead and hand this back over to Net Control 73, y'all. Great job with the net.
Hey, John, have a good evening, sir, and thanks for checking in with us. We usually frequent this repeater quite a bit. The club doesn't own it, but it's just, I do know the owner of it. Got his into his good graces, and he's told us we can use this anytime we need. But anyway, thank you for the check-in, and don't be a stranger. With that, I'm at the bottom of the list. Keith, make sure you put Ted on that list, because I've copied that too. But anybody else want to check in? We've got 10 so far. It's doing pretty good. Anybody else want to check in? Please call.
November 8, Romeo Kilo Echo.
November 8, Romeo Kilo Echo. And the name, sir?
My name is Larry, and I am in North Royalton.
You're doing a nice job from up there.
You're not so far away, actually. North Royalton's kind of high in elevation, so I almost have line of sight. This repeater comes in real strong here.
The repeater itself, the receive side, is out on a tower out in Wadsworth, so it's probably not too far away anyway. You do sound good into it. What do you got for the net tonight, anything?
Nothing really, just checking into and being a part of it all, so hope you guys have a good evening. N8RKE.
Every time I hear your call sign, I have a friend that you and him were probably at the same testing site, except his is N8RKA. Right, Artie? You there?
Yes, Pat, I'm here, N8RKA.
You guys must have hit the same testing session.
I was in Independence. I took it there probably about 25, 28 years ago.
That's about when he got his, I think. Wasn't it, Artie?
I think I've had mine for 33 years.
Heck, it could have been that long. I don't know.
Kind of neat when you hear call signs like that. Like mine is N8OQP, and I know N8OQQ. We were in the same thing, the same session. Kind of neat stumbling across somebody who actually did a test session with. Oh, maybe it's me. Anyway, got anything? I think you said you didn't have anything else for the net, so if you don't mind, I'll move it on.
Oh, I'm all set. N8RKE.
Hey, sir, have a good evening. N8RKA, you might as well go next.
Might as well, since I'm probably the only one on your list right now. Well, let's see, what did I want to say? I just turned the radio on in here, and then I heard you talking, and then I said, might as well stick around, see if he can for the net. So I guess I got it 2 weeks in a row?
Hey, you better watch out. It might become a habit.
Roger.
Okay, since you were, I know I kind of pulled you in here, so I do apologize with that. At least that's what I want you to believe. Anyway, anybody else want to check in with us? Please call W8CRC.
Hi, N8RKA.
Doubled with you, but that's fine. Anybody else want to check in? Please call W8CRC.
Whiskey Delta 8, Bravo, Quebec, Sierra, Steve, Cogger Falls.
Seems like I know that call sign from somewhere. Good evening, Mr. Steve. What's going on?
Hey, not much, Pat. Want to welcome Keith back. Hope he had a nice vacation. Now he's got to get back to work. Hi. Yeah, nothing much going on here, Pat, but enjoying the less humid weather and actually getting some yard work done, so that's kind of nice. And looking to see everybody tomorrow at Waterworks. That'll be something to look forward to. So hope to catch everybody down there. Return back to net, WDA-BQS.
I'm glad you checked in. I just thought of something. Is there any way you could bring the banner tomorrow night?
Sure can, Pat. I've got it in the garage. It's in the box, so I can bring it, no problem.
Okay, I'd appreciate that. Add a little string to put it up, or we'll just put it up on the pavilion so that everybody knows where we're at.
Okay, will do, Pat. I'll throw it in the car tonight, so be sure it's there. WD8BQS.
Okay, sir. Have a good evening. Anybody else want to check in before we wrap this up?
William Alpha 8, Golf Mike X-Ray.
W8 Golf X-Ray.
William Alpha 8 Golf Mike X-Ray.
Okay, GMX, okay. And the name, sir?
This is Bruce.
That's Bruce, okay, thank you, sir. What do you have for us tonight for the net? Anything good?
No, I've got nothing good, nothing bad. Just got this rig running and wanted to make sure I could reach the repeater, and apparently I am. And I've been wanting to get on this net for quite a long time with my handheld and couldn't make it, but I'm glad to be on tonight. Just thank you for being here and running it.
Thank you for the flowers there. That was nice. You do sound really good into the machine. I didn't hear you on simplex, so you're you're probably not that close to me, but yeah, I have 100% signal. I usually monitor the 146040 just seeing if somebody keys up, if it's close to me or not. But they sound good anyway.
Well, I'm down on the western shore of Sippo Lake in Peary Township, so I don't think I would reach you on simplex, Roger.
Yeah, I kind of doubt that.
Well, that's really all I had tonight. Just wanted to make sure I could get in. I'll try to be more regular and be a better participant going forward. Thank you again, and 73s to everybody.
Hey, thank you, Bruce. As always, we're here every Tuesday night, usually. And on top of that, we do have our club meetings on the first and third Wednesday of the month. Except for this next week, we're going to be at Waterworks Park. But appreciate you coming in and talking to us. If you want to ever come check us out, feel free. Like I said, our meetings start at 7:30 in the evening, and we're kind of on the corner of Ellet. You know where East Market Street and 91 come together. We're a block north of 18 and a block west of 91. It's a church that we meet in. So welcome to check us out if you want to. With that, let's see if there's anybody else to take a check-in from, and if so, we'll continue. If not, we'll wrap it up.
KE8 HNK Mobile, I'll be in and out.
In and out.
Okay, KE8. Elmer, give me the last part of your call again.
HNK, Hotel November Kilo.
I should have known that. HNKLMER. Gotcha, sir. And thanks for the check-in. There was another one that was under Elmer. Let's bring you forth, too.
Kilo Foxtrot 8, Echo Papa Bravo, Dan.
Okay, Dan, give me the last part of your call again.
KF8EPB, Echo Papa Bravo.
Okay, Echo Papa Bravo, gotcha. And we'll just go ahead and see what you got tonight. Anything for a net tonight?
I, too, am just checking out an antenna for the first time. I put together a directional Yagi out of some wood and wire and super glue with my handheld, and I never got into the repeater there before, and I'm happy to be talking with you guys. That's all. 73, and thanks.
Very welcome. As I said to the gentleman earlier, you're always welcome to check us out on Tuesday nights. If you're looking for a club to join, come check us out. And with that, I'll go ahead and mark you down as in, and let's see if there's anybody else out here. If not, we'll wrap it up. If so, we'll take the call. If you want to check in, please call W8CRC.
Kilo Foxtrot 8, Delta Tango Alpha KF8 DTA. Jeff in New Franklin.
Okay, Jeff, I got you, sir. Delta Alpha. Okay, we got that. That's JEFF. What do you got for us tonight, sir? Anything good?
Oh, maybe a sinus infection, but that's about it. It was kind of warm where we were working today, and it was kind of miserable. But other than that, love hearing you guys talk on the net. Love listening to you and learning. Knew him as of April, May, something like that. And just enjoying and listening and learning. KF8 DTA, back to net control.
I don't know if you got this advice that when you got your call or not. You may want to take and check a club out. It doesn't necessarily have to be ours, but I'm kind of partial to it. The reason for that being is you've got such a wealth of knowledge in all the clubs around here. Just our particular club's probably got a couple of thousand. Each guy has probably got a yearly thing of about 100 or 200 hours on the radio, and that's a good way to learn. There's a lot of us that have been around experimenting. As far as putting antennas up, buying radios and whatever. So my advice to you would be to check out a couple of clubs and see if you want to join one. And we meet on first and third Wednesday of the month, and we usually meet at this church over up Ardwell, ARDWELL. I think it's 2406 Ardwell. Anybody's welcome, and we're usually there. With that, go ahead and move things on here. Thanks for checking in, Jeff. And is there any more check-ins? Please go ahead. Okay, hearing nothing, I will go ahead and recap the announcement. Our club picnic is tomorrow. We will probably start arriving between 4:30 and 5. Some will probably be there earlier. We're going to be at the Kelsey Creek Shelter in Waterworks Park. That's in Monroe Falls. It's really a nice facility. I've done actually 3 events there this year. 2 of them weren't club related, but graduation parties and everything go real well there. So if you want to just stop in and say hello, you're welcome to do that too. And with that, I think that's all the announcements I've got. Keith recapped the field day thing, and we're going to go ahead and see if there's anybody else out here. Otherwise, I'm going to close her up. If you'd like to check in, last call. Please call W8CRC.
You want a recap of the recap? KABSA.
Just the Reader's Digest part of it.
All right. No problem. But I do want to thank Steve, WB8BQS, Mike, K8MAL, Kim, KE8CSX, Jack, KE8CTC, Chris, AJAQ, Pat, and Flora, N8OQP, KF8FKO, who didn't check in yet, and Bob, KE8CCY, and Brad, N8ZRP. All right, our total points from Field Day with all the bonuses and contacts. We were running a 5F. We were running under the club call Whiskey Charlie Romeo Charlie. Our total points was 2,692. Back to you, Pat.
We got to hit 2,700 next year.
Amen. Especially if we can get Mark on the radio.
NH.
There was Mark. Go ahead, Mark.
I was just going to say we will hit 2,700 next year.
2,700 contacts. All right, I got you down for that, Mark.
His call sign was N8NH, by the way. Love the enthusiasm in this group. Anyway, that's anybody else wanting to check in, or do we close it? Come now or hold your peace till next week. This is W8CRC looking for check-ins. Okay, that was quite a net tonight. Pretty impressed. In preparing to close this net, I would like to thank all of you that took the time to join us and check in tonight. Without your participation, I'd be sitting here talking to myself. There would be no net, and I'd be here twiddling my fingers or texting like a mad texter to Keith to try to keep him in line. But anyway, that's neither here nor there. This has been N8OQP, Pat, and it's been my pleasure to host this evening's net. At this time, I will close the net with a record 17 check-ins. By far, we beat the old record by one check-in. That was super. Nowhere to go but up. I'm going to go ahead and return the repeater to normal and customary amateur use. This is Whiskey 8 Charlie Romeo Charlie closing the net at, we ran pretty long there, 20 minutes to 8 local time. So enjoy everybody and catch you at the picnic. N8OQP.
Jolly good job tonight. Let me try that again. Jolly good job tonight there, Pat. Do you remember, Mark, the in and outs call sign?
N8NH.
Oh, was that who it was? I thought it was a different Mark.
Was Mark.
Okay. And the name of the gentleman, KF8E Papa Bravo.
Let me look here. I think somebody doubled with you during one of about 2 transmissions back. Whoever that was, go ahead.
This is ERP. I just apologizing. I jumped in a little early on the net. I was in the mole. I didn't hear the prompt correctly, so my apologies. That's all. N8CRP out.
No problem. No problem, Brett. See you tomorrow night. Have a good evening, sir.
Oh, Papa Bravo, I just heard my call and was wondering what was up.
Hi there. I was doing net logger for the club, and I missed the name there. Sorry about that.
My name is Brian, but I go by Dan. If you look on QRZ, my name's Brian D.
Okay, that was the problem, because I saw Brian as, what the heck? All right, thank you, Dan.
You too. Have a good night. This is KF80 Papa Bravo 73.
73, take care.
Okay. Well, I'm going to turn around here and have my supper now. That was a pretty good net, actually. Let's see. I'll probably be around here for a little bit if you need something, Keith. We're on the picnic way now. We're going down to Zlay's this afternoon, got the corn and everything. So we're good to go there.
Cool. Glad to hear. And, alright, I think I have, well, we had, 4 new people tonight?
Yep.
That's cool. I'm adding their contact information to NetLogger. Well, at least their calls, anyhow.
It goes to the old saying, if you build it, they'll come.
Amen.
All right, I'm going to turn around here and eat, so I'll be listening. And I don't talk to you before the end of the, or before you leave. Have a good evening, and we're on the side. N8OQP.
Keith, did you spend all your time at the beach, or did you do something else while you're on vacation? W8CRC Mobile.
No, we didn't. On our way down, we stopped for a couple nights in Woodstock, Virginia. Went into Shenandoah National Park. Didn't get all the way through the park because it's 105 miles long. And then the next day we visited the Luray Caverns and had a nice view of that. And then we headed down to Virginia Beach.
That sounds pretty nice, Keith. Yeah. There's some kind of caverns in Ohio, and I can't remember where we were at because it's been such a long time ago. But we went into a little, it was an above-ground shack, and they had stairs going down into these caverns, and there's all those neat stalactites, stalagmites, growing underneath there, and it was really nice in the summer because it was so cool down there. Just, I can't remember the name of that place. I'm going to have to try to see if I can look it up.
Yeah, I know what you mean. I can't think of the name either. And then we got to Virginia Beach. We did take one day and go into Norfolk and visited the Nautilus Museum and climbed aboard the Wisconsin. Stern to bow, or bow to stern, because she went in on the bow side. But they only had a few decks open. Could have went into turret 1. I didn't feel like doing it. And then from Norfolk, we also visited the Virginia Aquarium. It was a good time. Back to you.
Okay, Keith, that sounds really neat. It's nice to get all that stuff in instead of just going to one place and hanging out. You get to add all these neat little sites that are all over the country to your itinerary, and that's kind of neat. We did something like that when we went out west. We kind of hit a few places. We did the Albuquerque Balloon Fest, which was pretty neat, and the Grand Canyon, and some observatory on the way over, and saw the faces there, the presidents. I'm drawing a blank on it, but you know what I mean, the faces out there. At any rate, that was really pretty neat. So I really liked the kind of vacation you took. It sounds pretty neat.
Mount Rushmore. Yeah, I kind of let the wife plan out where we were going and such. She didn't like that, but I did, because I'd never been to the beach before, so I didn't know what was around there. So I kind of let her take the lead on what to do on that.
Yeah, I don't know if you've ever been to Kitty Hawk, South Carolina. I think it was South Carolina or North Carolina, one of the two. Anyhow, they got paragliding classes you can take while you're down there, and that's pretty interesting to watch the people doing their first flights with the paraglider. Really neat.
Yeah, I think I'll keep my feet on the ground. Did see several ships out in the shipping lane from our hotel. We had beachfront, and of course we had several flyovers from I'm guessing Norfolk Navy. Got to watch them fly over several times a day.
That's pretty neat. I was down there for a training class at Norfolk it was only a week or two, I think, if I remember right. For aviation fuels, we were down there doing some training down there, and it was pretty interesting seeing all that stuff. It's nice, you know, you feel kind of overwhelmed when you go into a new base like that, but it's nice when you're after you've been there for a few days, you get the lay of the land, and it's kind of nice to check everything out.
Yep, it was good. We had a good time. The old Subaru Ascent was a nice vehicle to travel in, and we got there and back safely. Not too much problems other than traffic on 64 through Virginia, but that was about it.
Okay, well, you know, like I said, it really sounds like you had a nice time and a nice little trip there, so I really am envious. That's something I've never really did that with our group. We drove down to Florida to Disneyland or World or whatever it is down there. I can't remember. Disney World, I guess it is. And that was kind of hectic because we were pulling a little pop-up camper, so we didn't have really a lot of places to stop. We were in a had a destination in mind, and we actually camped there at I think I don't know if it's Camp Wilderness or whatever it's called down there. But it was a lot of fun for the kids.
Yep, you're right, Camp Wilderness. We honeymooned down there and had a great time. Then we took the kids back. We flew. We didn't take a camper, but it was all good. All right, I am going to go upstairs. I need to get some dinner going. Had chief cook and bottle washer here, so I will catch you tomorrow. Until then, stay cool. KBSA.
Okay, Keith, very good. Well, I've just pulled in the drive, so that was perfect timing. So I'm going to throw the banner in the back of the car here, so we'll be ready for tomorrow. All right, 73, Keith. See you later, and glad you're back safe. WD8BQS Mobile.
73.